can't I hear the voice of the Holy Spirit? Because of broken focus. And Galatians 5 and 7, or Galatians 5 and 7, it says, you were running a good race. Who cut in on you to keep you from obeying the truth? In other words, you were doing everything that you knew to do. You were doing it, and you were doing it well. But who bewitched you, another translation said. Who bewitched you and caused you to keep you from obeying the truth? So many times in the world that we're in right now, we have so many distractions. When we first wake up, some people first thing they do is what? Get on the phone, get on Facebook, check this, check that. Sometimes my husband tell me, Shalom, relax. Because when I wake up, my mind is like, okay, I have so much to do today. But we have to make sure that we spend that time waiting and listening, because the Holy Spirit is waiting and wanting to direct you. Maybe the Holy Spirit wants to take you a different way that particular day to make sure that you don't get in that particular accident. But if we're so consumed and caught up in everything else, we won't hear that clear direction. So broken focus. So we need to make sure that not only are we focused, but we are listening with the intent to obey his word. The word of Elohim is dangerous in the sense that when that word comes, if I don't obey it, then what? We're going to talk about that a little later. What happens when the word of Elohim continually comes and I hear his word, but I don't do anything with it? What happens with that? We'll talk about that. So somebody say focus and refocus. So it's our heart desire that we're in a position that we're so focused that we're always in tune with the Holy Spirit, our governor. He's here to direct us. He's here to lead us. He's here to guide us. He's here to teach us and lead us in all truth, right? But if I'm so distracted and I'm caught up in everything else, my focus is broken, and then I won't be able to do and fulfill that in which he's called me to do. Somebody say focus. All right. So why can't I hear the voice of Holy Spirit? Well, maybe it's this. In Psalms or Tehillim 66 and 18 and 19, the word of Elohim reads, if I had cherished sin in my heart, Yahweh would not have listened. But God, or Elohim, has surely listened and has heard my prayer. He's listening to me. And not only is he listening to me, but I'm listening with the intent to hear what he has to say. So I'm directing my prayers to him. And so after I pray, I'm waiting to hear what he has to say. How many times have we gone before him and said all of these things to him, gave him this list, and then get up? And he's like, I hadn't even spoken yet. Where you going? But if I am, in my element and so busy and ready to do this, okay, I did what I'm supposed to do. I did, I did my routine, and I know I usually pray 5 minutes, and I usually pray 10 more minutes when I'm in the car because I'm running behind and all this other stuff. But when am I going to listen and train my ear to hear when Elohim is speaking? When am I going to do that? So I'm going to have to slow this thing down. Somebody say that. Slow it down. Many times, because of social media, that's what's, popping right now. Because of social media, we will have to just make some changes, make some adjustments, because it's designed to keep your focus all the time. Just imagine if I was so in tune with Holy Spirit that I'm just that in tune that my focus is never broken. Just imagine what it would be like. Just imagine when the Father speaks, I hear him clearly the first time, and I do exactly what he tells me to do. But if I have all of these other distractions pulling on me, then, that's going to hinder the process.